Well, hello and welcome to FTX CAW Wrestling Zone episode 15. It has been 15 weeks and nothing has really happened. Tonight on our episode we have Cyrax versus Reptile in his kind of a different look to Reptile. Next, we have Jason Voorhees versus Bane, putting his net title on the line. Then we have Scorpion versus Luigi to find out who was the last man in the Elimination Chamber. Only next week. Only a week away now. Then we'll have a 6-man hardcore match for the number one contenders at Good versus Evil. It will be the Green Lantern Corps, the Power Rangers, and Kid and King Muscle in it. Well, that tag team match. And the main event, we have Red Hood or Robin, Red Hood Robin, or whatever he's going to be calling himself from now on, versus Batman, putting the mask title on the line. And in the main event, it will be Lord Flash versus Bison in a tables match. 6 fights. An hour and 7 minutes. Let's get it started. Alrighty, we have 5 members of the Elimination Chamber for next week's pay-per-view. Tag team titles will be on the line. The mask. Well, I have no idea about the titles, but hopefully all the titles will be on the line. Reptile looking different than usual. His skin's a little bit more scaly. He removed half the mask. Cyrax, who won his first match last week against Sub-Zero, defending against someone else from the Mortal Kombat universe. Reptile, as I said last week or the week before, was created because the Scorpion is yellow and Sub-Zero is blue, so they put them together to make green. Cyrax, I have no idea where they came up with Cyrax. His real name before he became Cyber was Cyrax. And in the game number 9, I don't want to become a Cybot. Next time you see me as a Cybot, you don't get any backstory of how he became the Cybot, what happened. If you watch Legacy, whatever the YouTube series was, you see the last episode was him and Cyrax being created. And they're, I think, complete CGI characters. It was very good to watch. Only two. Yeah, I was about to say 1 title. 2 titles on the line tonight. Last week, Robin, the boy wonder, the boy who survived, lost. He can no longer call himself Robin. Don't know what's going on. He's still injured. Red Robin's not even fine tonight from his injury, from losing his tag team titles and getting jumped after the show. Oh, the acid in the face. It's kind of okay with Cyrax wearing a mask, a big mask. Cyrax and Reptile can both go for the title, the mask title. But Reptile takes that little thing over his mouth away. Well, no. He cannot. Dems the brakes, as they say. Not me, they say. They say damns the brakes. Maybe they might not say it, but they do say it. That's what they say. That's the main thing they say. Damns the brakes. As I'm recording this, Alberto Del Rio is the E champion. Mark Henry's the world champion. Kurt Angle's the TNA champion, or the Impact champion, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Still annoyed that Bobby Roode did not get the title. Good versus Evil will be a 4th pay-per-view. Hopefully be a little better than FTX Mania that got a whole 10 views. We know there's going to be Elimination Chamber. First Elimination Chamber. What? So much more. Every week now, Lord Flash and Bison. Well, this being the 3rd week. Yeah, they have fought. Another Acid Face have fought 3 weeks in a row. The first one was a normal fight. Where is it? Yeah, 3 weeks ago it was a normal fight. Bison won. Last week it was a steel cage and Lord Flash won. This week it is a tables match. Next week, hopefully this will be sorted. It's 1-1. What's gonna happen next week? Hopefully tonight will end it in a tables match. I mean, the longest champion to having a feud with a manager. Reptile has to try something else besides the acid to the face. It's not really a finishing move, it's inconvenience. Chopping it there, one in yellow, one in green. Last week it was blue. Making it brown. Cyrax do the cyber bomb. Acid again to the face. Green acid as well. Good choice by me. Not teenage Kool-Aid. That's what it is. It's actually Kool-Aid. This is better than that Rob Van Dam strawberry jam situation. Cyrax really showing himself off. His elbow to the face. And again another acid to the face. Reptile has changed a little. He's taken half his mask off. He's taken a layer of skin off. Some more skin. If he had hair, it's all gone now. Not wearing boots. Tying his feet up to maybe dangerous weapons as they are. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Huh? Really? No? Okay. Elbow to the face there. And a knee to the face. Got out that knee to the face. Raking of the face. Is this the face score? No. He took Reptile and the referee out with one kick. What a kick. 8 minutes and 9, 10, 11, 13. 29,000 seconds. Knee to the face. This is a face match. This is a match just about hitting someone in the face. Again, referee taking it by a kick. A wicket whip. A wicket whip. A wicket whip kick. A wicket whip kick. The reptile wraps he has on his feet reminded me of Taker from the early 90s when he used to wear the weird shit over his shoes that made no sense. And then Sting started wearing them when he just started being the Crow Sting. Now he's the Joker Sting. Or if he got up to 6 there. A good start. Not a good thing. Elbow. What, elbow? Yes. And a leg elbow to the a leg elbow to the face. Not a knee to the face. A leg elbow to the face. Look at that leg elbow. What leg elbow? That leg elbow. Oh, what a leg elbow. What outrage. Both chopping there. Well, it's a chop war. The war of chopping. Is there anything you think of was sushi? Come on, do a finish move. Stop trying to yes it. 'Cause man, whatever it is. Good match so far. The last time I saw a good match was Vega, and then I'm not saying that was the last good one I saw, but I thought it was a very good match, and then I deleted him. Alright, I like this group for now. Idea for I saw a drawing of Wario and Mario if they were wrestlers, and I might use the drawing I saw to make the costumes. And here comes the cyber bomb! Boom! Will that be all she wrote? Will that be it? Will that be the... No, well, as he's getting up, as I'm saying it, well, he's up. Well, they're outside the ring. And, yeah. Let's say his head getting up, being schlocked. Can't remember whose finish I get. Oh, low blow. I love the way he gets the low blow and then he's go, oh, I'm so. I didn't even get kicked, but I hurt myself. Knee to the face. Yes, the immortal, the imitable, the evil. Oh, sorry. Oh, and he takes him down from the backside. Ooh. Oh. He's choking him out. Could this be it? Could this be all she wrote? One. Wait, one doesn't come up on the screen for this one? Two. Oh, not even two. Ooh. Ah. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ooh ting tang walla walla bing bang. I think I've used that joke twice now. Wow. Why do you do this? I did yesterday. I was doing a recording and I could hear my voice changing while I was doing it. As I do this, and usually when I because of this one, because of the FTX CAW Wrestling, my voice is usually in pain. Is usually sore nearly all the time. Because I used to have these an hour and a half long, and I do maybe 3 in 2 Uh, 25th December. Right, yes. Nice story about the original Friday 13 movie. The reason there was no Jason Voorhees, they couldn't afford it. They spent all the money on the music. That's a complete lie, and I'm gonna be sorry. Do you we're texting someone back and forth for a while, and then you look back at old messages and you go, "What the fuck was I saying?" I was just been texting someone there. Well, before I start, when I was recording this, texting someone, and my screen has your text, that for that. My old phone was really old, didn't have that. I've only had that now, and it's probably out years and years. So it has your text before, and goes all the way up to, and I mean, like to about like the 25th of September. I've been texting them, and I just looked at a text I just sent them, and had no idea what the fuck it meant. I literally I didn't know if I sent it or they sent it to me, and I was what the fuck is that? And then I went, oh yeah, we were talking about House, Hugh Laurie. That no matter anytime I watch House, Hugh Laurie when he was doing other things with from the 80s with Stephen Fry, they go, oh, it's House. Who's the other guy? I usually leave a comment, and a lot of people just stop if there's Hugh Laurie there. They say, yes, this is Hugh Laurie from House. Stop leaving fucking comments. We're talking about House, and I said, oh yeah, we're talking about what series are on. America's ahead of us, you bastards. That's why the internet was invented, so you can just go to a website and watch it. Legal as fuck. And I was like, oh yeah, what series? I'm on the new series. Oh, cool, me too. I love it. It was like I just had my last comment was, oh yeah. Well, oh, me too. I'm loving it. No idea what the fuck I meant. Had to go back. It's nice backstory there. Yeah, if I didn't say the Jason Voorhees, yeah, I did say the story about the music and no mask. Yeah, that's bullshit. Done this for a while. Any I said Angry Birds, and I'm going to say any books. Any new books? Yeah, I'm still on the series. I just don't want to. I'm not telling you about. I want to finish it first before I'll talk about it. I just finished Richard Dawkins' Reality of Magic. If you watched the last two, you know what I'm talking about, because I'm doing TNA and recording these all beforehand. Book. My list of. I'm on my 100th book since 2007. I'm quite happy about that. Good book. Any Austin Scott Call, Ender's or Shadow Games. Ender's Story or Shadow Story. They're all good. Crystal Lake Slam. What would be a good one? Recently, Jack the Ripper. Not Jack the Ripper. That's not a fucking story. Mr. Hyde. Can't even think of the name. Dr. Watson and Mr. Hyde? It's not Watson. Okay. That was okay. Go back and read Frankenstein and Bram Stoker's Dracula. Then of another vampire go and Salem's Lot and Anne Rice's Interview and the Vampire Lestat. They are amazing. And if you have any really good vampire books, tell me about them. I love vampire books. There's not a lot of Frankenstein books, but I love vampire books. I'm on a series now. I'm going to go back. I stopped at Queen of the Damned. I'm going to go back to the Anne Rice ones. I stopped Queen of the Damned because everyone was just telling me, "Oh, it's the most greatest book ever." I got to I think 15th chapter and went, "Okay." I'm just and then I saw the Arthur C. Clarke's 2001: Space Oddity, and then went up, and then Stephen King, and I never went back to the book. Oh yeah, I say the Stand was been my longest book I've been on. No, Queen of the Damned. It's been like since 2008. Just never went back to it. Or Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxies. They're all good. What a Jason Voorhees just not showing Bane a former net champion. I thought he would have no problem facing the serial killer known as Jason Voorhees. He. I was trying to deal with the punches, but it didn't work. I just did the he. Oh, what a clothesline! If you can't tell it, Bane's costume is a red. The recording just doesn't see it as a red. Here comes the Crystal Lake Slam. Crystal CLS. And still net champion, Jason Voorhees. They have interesting facts. Oh, pigeons have no diseases at all. That's a fact. They're harmful. They're harmless. Harmless. That's an interesting fact. Start the next match. Now. I missed my cue. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Oh, and Luigi's up, and he's down. Ah, the running mushroom did not work. Yes. Next is the tag team match. For fuck's sake. This is a long match. It's gonna be a long match. Good match. Scorpion's costume is so fucking hard to. I can't do the colours within the games. Because it's yellow for a few games, and then it's kind of a grey. It. No, my dog just did some. It's kind of a very odd brown. It's like a yellow brown. And spikes and all that, and you can't really do this with SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. And I've seen other versions of it. It's taken some time. That's all I'm going to say. It's taken some time. It's taken some time. Sorry. Excuse me. Ooh, Irish whip to the corner. Scorpion not stopping it. He's throwing him elbow to the face. Scorpion has shown his ferocity tonight. Not letting anything go, not letting anything pass. He will kick your ass, but Luigi, scary metaphor. 3-time tag team champion. With his brother Mario. Mario who did not get into it. The wrestlers in this match. The Monster, Bane, Freddy Krueger, and Kevin Mask. Right. They will all be fighting next week, including the winner of this match, in a 6-man battle royale, over-the-top battle royale. The eliminations will work. The first person eliminated will be number 1 in the Elimination Chamber. The last person eliminated will be number 6 in the Elimination Chamber for the FCW Championship. FCW is not Florida Championship Wrestling, it is FTX CAW Wrestling, or FTX stands for maybe another day, and CAW is Creator Wrestling. So it's FTX CAW Wrestling. Broken down to FCW. I still hate it. I remember my thing here, one of my videos I found on a different website, and you could download it. That was amazing. You could download it off the website. No comments though. Let's get over here. Get over here. Because I can't think of any of his other names. He's the only one who shouts out his move's name. Get over here! In the movie, it was a snake in his body. In every other thing, it's a spear and a rope. Or a chain. And then in Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, it is 2 snakes. It's Scorpion's brother, because Scorpion and Sub-Zero in the movie get killed. How can he kill someone who's already dead? Nobody fucking knows. Then you see Sub-Zero's brother, that was from the game with the scar. I don't think he had I think he might not have had the scar, but his costume was different. Takes his hood off. No. It's not really an injury if he shows people who he is. I don't even think you see the other Scorpion. Do you see the other Scorpion? I'm not sure. Rain and Ermac is in that movie as well, but it's kind of like the Transformer movies. In the TV show, it's very easy because there's like 200 episodes. They were all in their own colours. You know who they were by the car, and they constantly said their names. In the movies, they looked a lot alike, and they never said each other's names. Said you, hi, how are you? You good? Good. That's why number 2. I like number 1. Number 2 just it felt like a big comedy. Number 3, I saw it. Just hate the name. I hate a lot of things with that fucking movie. Number 2, they have like so many Autobots in it. They have hundreds of Autobots in the second movie, and in the third movie it's like 7. Like 7. And where the fuck's all the robots? The Transformers? Where are they all? Where's the wee odd racist car? What, not racist? Odd, I think French cars from the second movie. They were minis, that's why I think they were French, even though I think the minis are English. Huh, yeah, fuck it. Luigi kind of gets him while he was in the air. Doing great commentary on just bitching about things. Oh, BME! Best moonsault ever. Oh, spear. See, get over here. His other move is called the spear. Get it? Huh? Fucking. His headset sucks. It's like just stabbing right into my ear. Speedy. And I should also leave comments, and if you want to find out more about us at FTX, go to ftx-show.weebly.com for more information. And if you want to contact us, go to that website, or for direct link, go to our YouTube channel at the place where it says websites. You can also contact us at Facebook at Hodaman space Bobbuster Murphy, or at the Supreme King at alive.ie, or leave us a comment on all the videos you watch of FTX. Hopefully sometime in the next few weeks we'll be coming with our first ever FTX show, episode 1, where we'll have the review on Batman Year 1, Red State, and Hellsing, an animated series, animated movie, and a very good movie that Bobbuster did not like. He wants me to go and see Are You Afraid of the Dark? I don't really want to see Paranormal Activity, but I've seen the Paranormal Activity 3. I like number 1. I really like number 1. Number 2 was so lazy, and there's a scene in the movie you can see her standing over the string. Over something what's not there. And number 3, it's like Saw 1 was amazing. I really liked the first 5 Saw movies. Number 2 was okay. Number 3 was good. The surgery on the brain, that's where I went, loving this. Number 4, a little different. Number 5, yeah. Number 6, and then number 7. What you building there? Nothing. What you need them 3 big ass blade saws? No. Who are them people? You don't need to know. They weren't even original anymore. The first one cutting his leg off, it's so basic, it was brilliant. The second one, magic marker on your back. All the ways. They were all brilliant. There's some brilliant ways, but number seven, I fucking walked out on that one. They're just glued to the chair. It was like a Goldberg experiment. It wasn't fucking original. What one? I think it was 5, where he stabs himself in the throat so the water comes out and he can breathe. The best, but it was okay. And then they were known for going from one room to another room, so they had to do 2 in every movie. But Buster, the director from, I think, 2 to 5 or 4, I really liked the movies he directed. He also did another movie, the Great musical, what's it called? The Great Cybernetic Opera. The guy from Buffy was in it. Some other girl. It was good. It was all about Paris Hilton was in it. She was a junkie. Oh. Well, the last time I heard about her, she got caught with a lot of coke. I'm not saying that. She was a junkie for plastic surgery. Her face comes off. I think her face comes off. Yeah, I think her face comes off at one point, or her nose. Gravedigger. It's quick. It's painless. It's the 21st century. Oh, and another thing, you may have seen I did Doom GBA, Doom 1 on the Game Boy Advance, and I got copyright infringements. There's no action to the thing, but copyright infringements. There's no music in that game. That's why I don't play the Game Boy games with music, because of the copyright. There's one of the Mario ones, I had to put music on, because it's when you're in the castle and you go doo 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 doo. You go up, you go from bottom, top, middle, top, bottom, and then you can fight the boss. But if you don't pay attention to music, you're not like Super Mario DS. New Super Mario Brothers on the DS did it in most games, and in the New Super Mario Brothers Wii had it. Some of the games had it, not all the games. Some of the games had it, and I got copyright infringement. No action to be taken, but I remember one of them for I don't know what music, because I've used the music since. We were banned in I think 80% of all countries. It was around 80 countries, 80 or 100 countries. There's like a page full of countries we're banned in. I think it was only 12 states of America though. Texas, that was when we were banned in Texas in America for one of the videos. I don't know why. They don't even tell you. I was like, why? Yeah, they don't tell you. I've been great commentary on this video. Tag team matches next. That's gonna be a good one. Wait, watch that. The song in the movie I like. The first song actually. It's the 21st century. Cure. And it's my job to steal and rob. Then he screams. I was just moving something from one hard drive to another hard drive, and it just sped the fuck up. So, Scorpion's in the match. He'll be in the barrel next week with Kevin Mask, No. Make it fucking toxic. Ah, it's a good day where you can make yourself laugh. And I know the fight start, the match. Oh, it's gonna be a clusterfuck with all these wrestlers. We have Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart. I still didn't change the costumes over the confusions of last week. Hal Jordan is the one with the brown hair. Jon Stewart is the one with the buzz cut. Or the black. It's supposed to be black, but if you look closely, it's not really black. Then you. What the fuck happened there? What? 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 I mean, that's what you. Then you have the Red Ranger and Green Ranger. They're the guys in red and green. Then you have Kid and King Muscle from you have you've all the way from DC Comics to TV series from the 90s to an animated series which started in the 80s and then 90s, and a second animated series which started in the early 21st century and ended a year later. Hardcore rules, so everything does not go. Love to have in this game a four-cornered tag team match, but only 6 can be in the ring all at once. Dun dun dun. Though if you look right on the bottom line information, they could really fit another one, or just have a smaller bar, health bar, so they could fit the 8 wrestlers in the ring at once. You have a 6-man battle royale, but you can't have an 8-man. It's really annoying. You can't have an 8-man elimination match. You can only have a 6-man elimination match. There's no match in this game you can have 8 wrestlers in the ring at once. I think it's true for nearly. I've only played up to 9, and I think it's true all the way to 9. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Now the new game's called WWE 12. I don't know why a third company doesn't just call it wrestling. EA Sports Wrestling. I don't know why EA Sports just doesn't go in, take wrestlers from WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, Triple A, get loads of wrestlers and just make them a huge game. It's gonna be a great game. Or a game. I think there is a game you can make. You can just. Hulk Hogan brought one out. Fucking Hulk Hogan's main event where you can make your own wrestler. But there is another game like that. It's not just called Hulk Hogan's main event where you can make your own wrestlers, but they just look shit. They're like little wrestlers that if you've ever played any of the wrestling games from the 90s, that they look so shit. Like so shit. How shit is this? How shit is this? Quite shit. After this, we have the mask title on the line. Red Hood, or I have no idea what he's calling himself. He could change it to Robin. He won the name. Versus the Dark Knight, the Great Detective. The detective changes himself from the Great Detective to the Dark Knight after Robin 2 died by the hands of the Joker. Good versus evil. And after good versus evil, we have it's a new rise and an old fall. That's a movie title. A new rise and an old fall. Transformers 4. A new rise and an old fall. Rise of the Fallen. Yeah, it's like the Rise and Fall, Rise of the Fallen. They're so lame with the fucking titles. Rise of the Fallen. Ah, Dark of the Moon. Doesn't even sound right. The Dark of the Moon. The Dark of the Moon. No, everyone says the dark side of the moon because the moon doesn't rotate. It's the same face of the moon is always at Earth. The dark of the moon. Don't you mean dark side? No, because we can get sued even though you can't copyright titles. It's a true fact because there's two Black Sheep movies. Black Sheep from the 21st century and Black Sheep from the 90s. I don't like calling them the noughties because that just sounds ridiculous. It sounds like it's noggies. Noggies? Yeah, the noughties. So I was like, ooh, naughty boy. Ooh, oh yeah, ooh, yes, ooh. Kenneth Williams would have been fucking loving it. Ooh, yes, ooh, yes, ooh, yes. The noughties. Now we're in the 10s, the 20s. These when it gets to the 20s, it sounds fucking realistic. We're in the 20s. We're in the 21st century in the 20s. We're in the 20th century in the 20s. Maybe Paris will be as great in the 2020 than it was in 1920. You had Mark Twain, Pablo Picasso, so many great artists and writers and poets, all in the 20th century's 20s, the 20s 20s, not 21st 20s. In the 70s, middle 60s to early 70s, you had Andy Warhol's factory in New York. Hal Jordan go for the pinfall there on King Muscle. Green is just do nothing and no contenders as the Green Lanterns. They will be facing the Ninjas at Good vs. Evil. Let's start on the next match, and I'm going to be quiet. Lord Flash misses with his thing. Would you believe it? Red Hood is the second Robin. He's the one supposedly Joker killed. That was what was told. Joker killed Robin too, the second Robin. He was Red Hood all this time. Our masked champion has removed his mask to show another mask. Did you see his outfit? It was like Robin's outfit, but with yellow trunks and an oar in the middle of his chest. He'll be fighting Red Robin next week. What will the match be? What will happen next week? What will happen at Good vs. Evil? What kind of match will they have? What will the stipulation be? And Robin, what will he be called? He can't be called Robin. What will happen? Stay tuned to find out. Stay tuned to find out. Just to tell yous all, right after Good vs. Evil, the minute Good vs. Evil is over, we will be starting, because 30 wrestlers will be in. The King of Kings tournament is not as fucking Good vs. Evil is our 4th pay-per-view. The King of Kings tournament is the 8th pay-per-view. 8 months from now we'll be having it, but we will be starting the tournament right after it. Each week we'll be doing more matches, all 30 wrestlers. How it will work? Work in... Well, I mean, still thinking over how this is gonna work. There will be a match every week. We'll have singles matches for weeks until we have it. Well, not every week, because we have 4 months to do this. So with 30 wrestlers, that'll give us 15 wrestlers. Them 15 wrestlers will fight. We'll be eliminating 15 wrestlers to get 15 wrestlers. How it'll go, nobody knows. I'll have to draw an odd chart or a tournament one, or I can, around a month, whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Then 15, that would be 7.5. Then that'll be 3, and that'll be 1, and that'll be minus. Well, that's not even minus. Okay, it's kind of a little ridiculous. Or I can do in blocks, 5 in each block is a 2, and then triple threat. Then they fight together till there's 6, and then there's 2 battle royales. Then wins, and then fucking two triple threats, 2 battle royales, 2 triple threat matches. Actually, I could really wait a month. I just wanted to have the 2 wrestlers ready for the King of the Kings tournament. Or I can just pick random 8 wrestlers and do it on that night. Because I won't be able to do all the... And I'm talking hot crap. Or I can just do it that month and have the blocks, what I was saying about the blocks. That'd give us 6 weeks. Without doing pay-per-views, that'd be 6 weeks. That'd be nearly 2 months for the first one. And then that we're going to wait out till them 6 wrestlers can wait till the tournament. And doing... Right, whatever. Still working on it. A tournament with 30 wrestlers in it. Only if it was right. No. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Right, no. 32. If I had 2 more wrestlers, it would work. I could just have a really fucking big tournament with 2 more wrestlers. Or I could just do it that wherever you get, you jump to the next round. Don't worry, I'll work on it. And here comes the crowning. Lord Flash, the Flash Drive. The website viewing bar. That's just dreadful. The website viewing bar, because you need the Flash. Adobe Flash. YouTube. Remember, Flash. Flash Gordon. Lord Flash. The Flash. Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Just Lane was the invisible man. And something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong. They got caught in a satellite jam. But from outer space, this is what the message rang. Singing into a bottle of water. Oh, oh. It's tired and I was early when I started doing it. Yeah, fucking... It's ridiculous how much I clear this. I cut like 40 minutes out of this and it's just loading screen. I remember when it was loading screens, it was 40 fucking minutes. This one was 30 minutes of cutting out. Then doing the music, then doing the voiceover, and then doing the few little comments. I'm trying to think of some good. I'm trying to get in the JR spirit. I get into it on pay-per-views. Oh, Bison goes down with a single punch from Flash. And here comes a flat. No. And there goes a topple Flash. Flash has been crushed by Jessup. No. Script. No. Jessup scripts. No. It's not Jessup script either. I'm thinking of something completely different. Java. Yes, Java. JavaScript. Jessup script. Thinking of the Jessup program. What's being cancelled in Ireland? Fucking lovely. Because it was good for it helps so many people and they get rid of it. Lord Flash, what will happen with these two? They have been fighting every week. It's 1-1. You know what I miss? I know Hell in a Cell pay-per-view's gone a few months. I miss when they used to build up a Hell in a Cell where it was like it would happen every year, but it would be a rare thing. It would happen once a year, and it would where a storyline would go to a cage match, and if it goes even higher, it'd be in Hell in a Cell. Two wrestlers beating the shit out of each other. Look, the first Hell in a Cell, Undertaker vs. Shawn Michaels. What a match! Mankind in 5, Triple H in 8, Undertaker in 11. Just this PG era killed Hell in a Cells. And the winner, Lord Flash, I've been Hunter Man, that's H man, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, goodbye, see ya!